Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trying some new products. I'm so excited. A couple of them I got in a very unusual place, which I can't wait to tell you all about. So I'm so excited to share that with y'all and tell you all the story because it's hilarious. So it's not a full face again, but I'm really excited to try these products and share them with you because I haven't heard a lot about them, but I do think that they get really good reviews from what I remember. So if you're interested in finding out what these products are and to hear my really funny story, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, tell your sisters, tell your friends, hit the notification bell so you get alerts when I post new videos, and give me a thumbs up because I like thumbs ups. So yeah, go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so to get started, I went ahead and put my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water on, and I am using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, Face Primer. So let me just tell you about this primer. It has a very strong smell. I haven't decided if I liked it yet. Y'all know I love the e.l.f. Brightening Primer, so I went ahead and tried the Poreless one because I was like, well, if I like that one, surely I'm going to like the Poreless one because y'all know I got lots of pores and I have a lot of texture, so I was like, oh, maybe this will smooth it out. It has a very strong smell, and it's not like silicone-y, but it is, but there's like something else in there, and it just like makes your hands really slick. Like you've got to like wash your hands afterwards. Like I haven't washed my hands and they're like you couldn't even snap if I could. I could not physically snap even if I could snap, which I can't snap. You should know that about me. But I think I like it. Still on the fence about it. I will let y'all know. So that is on and drying. Do you see these under eye circles, you guys? I just worked the last 3 days. I'm tired. And I also have this huge pimple, which makes me really sad. I wish he wasn't there. It's like, of course, they're always like right in the smack dab middle of your face, right? That's how it always has to be. And it's on my good side, which is even worse. We're going to go ahead and get started. I've already dampened my sponges. I found this Real Technique sponge. I forgot I had it. It was in my box of things I need to try out. My box of things I need to try out, which is right here. Ugh. So I found her in there and I dampened her. It's like a little diamond. I don't know, like she wasn't even in a package. She was just sitting in there. I never used her before, but she's cute. She's so soft. She's like the original sponge feel. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I hate the new sponge that they came out with. So I'm so excited. Also, I have these cute little Real Technique sponges. They're like little baby ones. So I'm like, I wonder if I could use this for powder under my eye. I think these are for like blurring and like picking up like under eye stuff that's like following my eyeshadow and stuff. But they've just been sitting on my desk, so I figured let's try them because they're just so cute and little. Like, boop, boop, boop. I have another one too. It comes in a 2-pack. So like, this is wet and this is dry. It like gets a lot bigger. It's really cute. I think I tried to use this one with concealer or something and it didn't go very well. But I'm gonna try her. Okay, foundation wise, we're gonna try the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. I got it in the lightest shade I could find, which is 101 Porcelain Ivory. A little bit about it. It says it's a lightweight shine control foundation. The back says, Feather Light Liquid Mousse blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. Yes! The silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte baby soft finish. Love. Lightweight texture won't feel heavy or greasy. I'm loving all of those things. I do love the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. So I'm hoping that I'll like this foundation as well. I've had this for like a long time, like a good while, and I totally forgot that I had it. So I was digging through my box of like things to try today, and I was like, let's try this one because I'm excited. I think it says, does it say full coverage? It says shine control, which I do like that, and I like the idea that it's matte. I hope I tried this because this is, surely I'm the one that opened this. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put some in my little container here. It's like a moussey texture. Ooh, it's like thick. She is thick, so we'll just start with a little bit. I don't know how much we're gonna need. There's not like dollops, so we'll just start with that. It's like a dime size amount. Just clean off the edge of this. Just dab her right over that. Okay, let me just take away my dog's toy because she's like scratch, like chewing on it. Piper, come here. One dog's chewing on her stupid toy, and the other one's like behind my chair, so I can't get out. And I'm like, everyone move! Okay, we're gonna use this sponge. It's like a weird shape, so I'm not really sure, like, should I do the flat side? I guess so. Let's just use my finger to dab some of this on. Get my mirror. Hopefully this isn't too dark. This was the lightest shade again. We'll start with just that much. It's very moussey and I like that. I love this sponge already. It feels like the original Real Technique sponge. I'm so happy. Does anyone always start on the same side of their face? I always start on this side. A lot of it's coming up on my sponge, but it is a new sponge, so maybe that's why. I'll just keep going. So far I'm not like overly impressed, but maybe I just need more product. This is the good look. This is blending out really nicely so far. I'm not quite halfway done, but it looks nice. It's not full coverage, it's not looking like, but it definitely feels really lightweight on my skin. Blends out pretty easily. It's a little bit awkward because it's like that mousse, so you have to kind of drag a little bit. You can drag to the general vicinity and then blend it out like with your dabs. Maybe a little bit dark for me. Ah, it's in my eye. My eyelashes just like folded over into my eye. That was horrifying. I got out way more than I think I needed, but I'm just gonna blend it up because it's really like not a lot of coverage. So let's build it up a little bit, especially on my cheeks. Oh yeah, that's way too dark. You'll see how dark that is. Blend it down. Okay, so I'm just looking at it. It's not a lot of coverage. I just think it just like gets heavy if you add more. Well, it looks pretty nice like on my face. I pulled out way too much, but I just wanted to like build up like just a little bit more. I got this at Walmart. It was pretty affordable, I think, too. And it's like not really covering anything either. Okay, well, you can just blend it down as much as we can. I'll have to like mix it with something lighter just because it is a little bit dark for me. And really, I mean, I didn't use that much, but like most of it's right here. So that's cute. But this is the foundation. I'm like indifferent to it. Is that bad? I don't want to be like that. I want to have like I don't hate it, but I don't love it, you know? I feel like I just keep getting duds, which I don't like. I don't like it. Who has tried this foundation? Does anyone like it? I'm just really trying to like build up a little bit because I can't put concealer all over my face. Okay. We're gonna call it quits there on putting more foundation on. It really didn't take a lot to like get to this look. It is extremely dark for me. I'll have to try mixing it in with some other stuff. Let's just swatch a little bit on the back of my hand. See if it gets darker. There we go. Okay. There's the color on the back of my hand, so we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I used a lot. Maybe more than I needed to. Or I put more in here than I needed to. So we'll start with that and see what happens. I guess. I don't know. This has already gotten to be too long. We're just going to cut out most of this. Next, I'm going to be trying the NYX Professional Makeup HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. There were a lot of shades and I could not figure out which one. There were, like, I picked 02, CW02, but there were two lighter and they actually looked darker. Or like one looked darker and one looked more yellow. So I picked this one because it looked like the most cool tone pale shade that I could find. There wasn't even like a really good neutral. So we're just going to try it out. Ooh. Now that I'm looking at this on my skin, it looks way too pink, but it's kind of like a peach color, so maybe it'll cancel out some of these dark circles. I wish this one was a little bit bigger. So that's where I'm going to put my concealer. I'll blend it out. This is what the foundation or the concealer looks like. So yeah, this is where it's at. I'm going to blend this out and I'll be right back so you can see. That blended out pretty easily. It highlighted a little bit, but like not much. So we're gonna try. I wonder if this would be better, like to put it on before foundation. Just try covering up these dark circles a little bit more, because I don't want to have dark circles. Going up under the eye. It's a little bit better. Okay. It dries really orange though, so it's not really highlighting. Okay, so it covers the dark circles pretty well, but not a great highlighter. It doesn't look terrible, but I'm gonna add a little bit more of the, actually, you know what? We're gonna put a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer to highlight. This one is a really pretty highlight. Now I'll put a lot of stuff underneath my eyes, which sucks, but I don't want to look gross. And I'm going to take a little bit of my other Instant Age Rewind and dab right over this because it's like matches my shade or my skin tone pretty well. So it just covers pretty darn nicely. It's not the best concealer, but it does an okay job. I'm just gonna blend this out. Oh yeah, that's much better. So much better. I now have like 800 million products under my eye, but that's okay. That looks so much more highlighty. The foundation is still looking really nice. It actually like is super matte and like looks good on the skin. Just not a full coverage still. You know, like that, those concealers blended into it really nicely. You can kind of see some texture, but it's not any worse than like a foundation usually like accentuates my, oops, sorry, Pepper, like accentuates my my texture. Powder wise, okay, we're gonna go ahead and set with the Maybelline, or set under our eye with the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder, and I use it in 05 Fair. This is what it looks like. It kind of looks like the Huda Beauty powder, but I haven't tried that one, so I don't know if it's like a dupe or what, but I don't know what it is about that Instant Age Rewind. It always like gets really cakey under my eyes, so I need to stop. I probably should stop using it, but I'm gonna take this tiny little Real Technique sponge and I'm just gonna set under my eye. I have really dark eyelids too, so I like to set those with a lighter powder. So I don't mind this little sponge because it does do a good job of like getting all the way to the eyelid, like to your eye. I'm like setting the whole thing, but it's just a lot of extra work. You have to go back for our powder a lot of times. So maybe I'm not going to use this for that, but just take my big sponge. I'm just going to dab a little bit where I highlighted. Not anything like I do on my under eye though. Got powder going everywhere. I like this powder, but I don't like the packaging. It's just like a messy hot mess. Also, I've sliced my finger open on this box like 2 times now. We're going to finish up setting my face with the Coty Airspun powder, Naturally Neutral. I love that dang powder, but it just gets everywhere when I'm trying to close it up. I'm just going to brush away extra with the Real Techniques powder brush. They're really light hands so we don't move anything. I love that Maybelline Fit Me powder for setting your under eye. It's just like so like brightening and like no flashback. I'm obsessed. Look at this pimple. She's so angry that she's still showing through. I'm so mad. I should have put some Tarte Shape Tape over that, but oh well. I just can't win with this one, you guys. Okay. Powder kind of came off of it. Wow, I look really pale on that in my screen up here. It all looks fine. I now look a little cakey right here, but that was my fault. I'm not gonna hold that against this foundation at all. Okay. Next, now we're gonna go into our contour and highlight palette. Okay, so I was walking around Fry's Electronics, which is an electronics store, obviously, here in Texas, and we were looking for something for Michael, and so I was like wandering around, and I came across an entire section of makeup, like really cheap ass makeup, and I was like, okay, well let's just like pop in and look. They had so much Profusion stuff, which is actually really good makeup, and I actually have a face palette by them that I love the highlighter in here. What is in here? I just pulled out. This highlighter and this, I haven't used this bronzer, but I'm sure it's good. Like this highlighter here, I'm obsessed with. I did a face look with this, which you can go and watch. It's in my video, or it's in my YouTube channel. Anyways, so I was so excited. I'd actually been looking for this specific contour palette forever, and I could not find one that was not smashed to pieces. Like, I kept finding a similar one and one that was like smashed up and like used at TJ Maxx. But then I found a whole entire section of these, and they were 50% off. So I got one. Look at her. So in here, there's a huge mirror. It comes with 3 brushes. It's like 2 eye brushes and then like a little powder brush, maybe like a contouring brush, which is really cool. Sorry, I didn't even show you. Contouring, and then 2 eyeshadow brushes right here. This big old mirror. And then what I'm so excited about is this. So we have, oh, I was going to set my under. We have a peach, an ivory, and a nutmeg for like setting under your eye. 2 highlighters. We have like a more of a champagne and then a gold. And then 4 contour colors and bronzer colors, which I'm super excited about. And then also I came across this highlight palette. It's the Profusion Studio highlight palette in, I think it's just the one. So there's 6 shades. We have like a champagne, a gold, like this is like a bronzy, like a copper color, more of a rose gold. This is like a very tan, and then like a deep shimmer. So these look really fun, and I'm really excited. So let's see. I'll have to swatch them and show y'all, and I'll post that on Insta. But I'm excited to get to try these. I'll just swatch a couple really quick. There was another highlight palette that I saw that every single one of them, literally every single palette, I went through like 15, smashed. Okay, so these are so pretty. So I would probably use like these 4, like these would be like more body or like something else, but those are just too dark for me. How much did I pay for this? I paid $5 for this, $4.50 even. So I'm really excited about all of these. Let's see. I don't know. I'm excited about this. I'll talk about it again, but I'm not actually going to use that. I just wanted to tell you all about that because it was hilarious. Honestly, like, what are the odds? My dad used to shop at Fry's all the time, and it was like before I was like really into makeup, so I didn't know that there was like really a makeup section. I knew that they had some stuff, but I didn't know it'd be stuff that I'd be like, can we please go look at it? Okay, so these are our colors. Ooh. Okay, yeah, these, like all of this I'm obsessed with. So we have peach, like a yellow, and a more neutral undertone for the eye. Let's go ahead and put a little bit under our eye, actually. I'm going to use the Morphe M536 brush. Let's just put a little bit of this. Ooh, there's a lot of that under my eye. Just kind of see if it brightens it up a little bit. Okay, well, it didn't really do anything, but it didn't like hurt anything. Actually, I kind of like it. We can do a little bit of contour. Do you want to contour a little bit? I don't think there's like a really good bronzy shade. None of these are quite light enough, but I might be able to bronze with this one. It's not contour, let's bronze. Do you want to try? Are we scared? I'm kind of scared. It's okay. This one looks to be the lightest, so I'll go ahead and go in with my Real Techniques blush brush. Let's try. I'm going in with like a super light hand, you guys, because I do not know how this is going to go. It doesn't look bad. I'm afraid to go in like any darker because I don't know how it's going to build up, but it's a pretty color. What do you think of that? Just have some on the other side. It's definitely like a cool tone, so it's more of like a contour than a bronzer, but I don't hate it. There's no shimmer. It's like completely matte. I've been wearing like the L'Oreal Lumi bronzer a lot, and that has a lot of shimmer in it, but not like enough to like show texture. It's honestly one of my favorites. Oh, that looks so good. It's like not super like in your face bronzer, but it's just like a natural kind of thing. I like it. Also, I was like really like craving meatloaf sandwiches, which are like my favorite thing. Not really, but I don't know. I just really wanted one, so my husband made meatloaf last night, and we're gonna have meatloaf sandwiches for lunch. I know that's so dumb, but whatever. So it's not really covering up my like extra concealer that I put right there, but it's okay. I like this. This looks really good. It doesn't look patchy at all. I'm a fan. So let's watch these 2 highlights really quick. I don't have a blush. Unfortunately, they did have a blush kit, but none of them were going to work for me. So these are the colors. We have a champagne and a like a pure gold. So let's see. So right here, can you see that? Right here is like the champagne, and here's the gold. I like them. They're very creamy. They're extremely pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some blush. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Cheekers blush that my husband got me in Natural Rose. I'm just gonna use the Morphe E4 brush really quick. Just dab some on and then go put some highlighter on. Okay, I got a little crazy with the blush, but gosh, okay. I got a little excited with the blush. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on some highlighter. We're gonna start with this like champagne one because that's like my favorite. Do y'all see this right now? That is so pretty. Yes. Let's put on the yellow one on this side. It's pretty and not quite as blinding to me, but I never like my highlighter on this side for some reason. I should just put my champagne on this. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, never mind. I changed my mind. Look at these highlighters, you guys. Let's just take a moment of silence. Because, damn. Now I want to take one out of this other palette. So we did like a champagne and a yellow. I'm going to take some of this like rose gold kind of one right here. Hopefully it's not too dark. I'm just going to put her right here. I do love to put highlighter on my Cupid's bow because it makes my lips look so full. Do it like on the upper lip, and then I kind of go up a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Oh god, yes. Yes! Okay, so I'm obsessed with these two things. I wish this wasn't as bulky because like look how thick that is. Keep that in mind. Might not be great for traveling, but look at this face, you guys. I know. Thankfully it doesn't look like this foundation is oxidizing that much or getting darker, so that's a win. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my eyebrows, put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. Hey guys! I just realized I forgot to put lipstick on again, so. Hey guys! Okay, I know I just waved to you again, but that's fine. So this is the final look. I feel like my eyebrows look really weird. I've been using the L'Oreal Brow Definer Stylist Pencil that I love, and then I put on this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. I usually really like it and don't have any issues with it, but I feel like my eyebrows look really weird now, and I don't know why. I'm just putting a little bit of the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder on. I set my face already, and I'm just doing this to make sure I stay nice and matte. I have the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara, the orange one on, and it literally just looks like I have fake lashes on. Like they're insane. Overall, thoughts on my, lip-wise, I have the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in 130 Dusty Rose with the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in 800 Matte Caron. It's like this peachy mauve color. I love it. It looks so good. It's definitely my color. I finally found my color, guys. I'm so excited. Overall, I'm so excited about these palettes. I'm obsessed with this highlighter palette and the highlighters in that contour palette. I think they look so good. Foundation wise, I'm not like obsessed with it. My eyebrows are really just annoying me, and I feel like I look dirty, like just because my eyebrows look dirty. I'm just brushing it out a little bit. I don't know what happened, but I put it on and I just was like, oh my god, I just wanted to take all my makeup off because I am so upset with my eyebrows right now. But the foundation is pretty nice. It didn't really like dry down on my hand, which was really weird. Let's see, and it's like still in my little container here, and oh trats. It's still in my little container here, and it didn't like really dry down. So let me just swatch some fresh. Okay, color-wise, let's see. Let me put that back on. Okay, so this top one is the dry down, and this is the original. It got a smidge darker, but not anything absurd. So that is a win. I think that it doesn't dry down darker, which is great, but it's like very moussey, and you definitely are gonna need to set this. It looks like if you can't just like let it go because it did not dry down at all. Like, I mean, it did a little bit, but it's gonna move if you don't set it. So it's definitely something I'll keep trying out. You know, I never like just like try one and done and then well, no, that's not true. There have been foundations that I was like, no, there's no way that this is gonna work for me. But generally, I will keep continuing to give it a try. I might try mixing it with other foundations. You'll know I love to do that. So I'm really excited to keep doing that. So yeah, thank you for coming by. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Tell your sisters, tell your friends, hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. I like to think this was a good video. But let me know by giving me a thumbs up, especially if you like this look. So until next time, bye guys.